is up with the squad? It's Cess, your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies in the building with none other than who? MJLover23. Cess Talks Bets. MJ, what's good?
Oh man, I don't even know where to start. All I know where to start is Bree Wayne, get off our backs. God damn it. You know what? We over here trying to make you some shekels and to entertain you during dinner prep. Don't invite us over for anything but all
Man, we
too
not
healthy muffins with
we
too
are
much
not welcome for
cheese on
dinner.
them and no flavor and cottage cheese in them and all kind of nonsense like that.
Uh ain't that what she gave us? The muffins with no icing or something?
Oh, they look
That's
good
what
though. They had all the
they
little
look good.
ingredients on
They didn't
top
have
and
no they ain't have
no
nothing
flavor.
nothing on top of them. Stephon, what's good? What's good? Man, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what's got me right now is I'm able to watch Baller TV on
Oh no.
my iPad, but I cannot figure out what the profile is to watch it on my computer.
No boy.
Georgia's up though, 49-24. Okay, well, I mean 49-40 on Clemson. I did not mean to say 24.
Looked like a good game
Uh,
from the
yeah,
from
I just can't figure out what I signed up for this thing with. It's just one of those days. For now, I'm not gonna stress about it. Just not gonna stress about it. You know, I don't know. You know,
you know.
I feel like having some fun. I feel like having some fun, doing something different. So, you know what? What do you got going on, MJ? What you got going on
Oh, so
before I get started?
in the Discord, there are some nice juicy. Let me see. I guess there's no. There's. It's actually worse than that. It's. I was gonna say there was a 40,000 to one in there, but I only put a quarter shekel on that. So there's actually 200,000 to one in the Discord right now, along with a few short. I had a few small ones in there too. I'm actually adding another one after the show or sometime during the show. So if you're in the Discord, I'm telling you, woo, it's gonna be good. So today too, just to give you guys a heads up, it is this 90. No, I won't say 90. Between 85 and 89% of this whole ticket is risky frisky. It is frisky riskies. Yeah, I mean, I tell you,
It's
so
frisky risky. It's a frisky risky kind of day. It's a
all
frisky
you
risky
need
kind of
to
day.
do is hit one out of each four, and you will
Mm.
actually still come out with good shekels. Now, I'm going to warn you ahead of time. I went crazy on it just because basketball was gone for the other day. I was going through withdrawals, and I almost forgot hockey. There's a good amount of hockey on today, so I got some of those in there. Um, there's about 100 picks in here today. I'm not going through all 100. I'm just letting you guys know that. So you guys better get your pens and papers out, or your get your screenshots ready, your phones out, cameras, your Polaroids, whatever you got, your little Snapchats or whatever the hell. Skip your hip hop and Scooby Doo, whatever you young kids use. Get
Not
those
not
out.
not the, not not whatever you young kids use.
We got you want it, we got it.
Yeah, that's just skibbity doos.
Oh, this is gonna
Bro,
be a
are they
good one.
crazy, bro? Baller TV
He's
is
like never. Relay.
okay. Oh
Harold Pick
goodness, here we go.
in the house.
Here we go. I see the
Off
people come. You know
we
what?
go. Let's do it. I got
You know
some
what?
good ones. Ooh,
What you got going on,
ooh. They can go either way, y'all. I'm telling you.
bro? Seriously,
Oh
seriously,
yeah.
seriously. This how you starting? Hey, lovers, stocking stuffers. Let's go.
All right, so we are starting with the stocking stuffer. We have Lad McConkey. No touchdowns today. That's a little risky frisky. They going
Bet
up
on to
against
do nothing.
top of the bet him to do absolutely nothing. He was hurt. He was half hurt last week, and he's going up against a good defense this week. He's probably going to get the best cornerback that Denver has with over the top help. So I don't even imagine. And Gus Edwards, who is a former Raven, is doing absolutely nothing for them. I think he did score 2 weeks ago, but that's about it. They got him for under 37 yards rushing tonight, and Denver's not bad. Denver is definitely a good team, but the Chargers. So I mentioned this a couple weeks ago. I don't know, you guys remember? The Chargers are one of the top teams in not turning the ball over, and that's because of their quarterback. He will milk the clock and make the game as short as he possibly can. So that's why the scores are going to be depressed. I'll get into that in just a second, but no touchdowns for Lad McConkey. You see Keontae George, under 2.5 threes. He shoots 7 of them a game. So I am just hoping upon hope. Trying to remember who he plays. I just went through that whole thing. I'm hoping upon hope that they played. Is it Denver? They don't play Denver. Who is it? Whoever they play, we want him to hit 2 threes or less. So take that, and then you got good old DeMar DeRozan for over 21.5 points. So you got Sabonis, who's probably going to get a triple-double. I actually made a ticket with a triple-double on it for him. And you also have De'Aaron Fox, who nobody on the Lakers can guard. Whoever it is, it doesn't matter who it is. They can't guard him. But DeMar DeRozan is a known Laker killer. And I imagine he will channel his old Toronto Raptors self and get to 21.5. Now, you can go either way with that, though, because I know LeBron's playing, but LeBron's playing on the road, so he's basically going to give you a bunch of assists. He's probably going to score 15 to 17 points tonight in Sacramento. They got Sacramento 3 times in 2 weeks, so he's not going to exert a whole lot of energy in this one. I can almost guarantee it, and that'll leave the door open for DeMar to do his thing. So there you go.
I mean, Santa came in early. Got right to it. James Flatbush in the building. Hey, yo, what's happening? I mean, when the music starts, you got to go with it. I mean, that's just
evidently so.
whenever it happens. But a full show, man. Full show. MJ got a lot of picks going on today. A lot of picks going on today. I don't know. Yesterday we were so on time. Bro. I don't know what. I don't know.
Hey, the stars aligned. The stars
for
aligned.
who? For us or for Bree Wayne? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it's for Bree Wayne. Well, no, it didn't. Not for us. Not for Bree Wayne. She missed out on all the cooking festivities. We threw her whole timing off, and we heard.
Well, I mean, but today it looked like it worked out for her. For today, it looks like strangely, it seems like we got back on Bree Wayne time. I don't know.
No.
We were.
Well, yeah. She's thinking.
She gonna say thank you. Yeah. See, I knew what it was.
With the Black Santa.
Okay.
Who is this guy? This is the second time in here.
Yeah, they come every day. They have nothing else to do. Yeah. I mean, sometimes they got to come in and describe themselves. You let it.
Whatever. Either you want to make money or you don't. It's up to you. All right. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, Wayne is preparing the chicken, so it's time. That means get to the shekel. Run them lights up. Run them lights up, y'all, on the way in the door. Thank y'all. Let's go.
Give you a heads up for the new people, the people that just came in. This is a Frisky Risky Thursday, right ahead of the Frisky Risky Fridays. Most of these picks are going to be close to long shots. Anything under 140 is a good bet. Anything under 120 is going to be close to an EV bet and possibly a Frisky Risky. So pay attention to what you see. There's a few that don't have them on there, but there's a reason for that. As you can see, so the Thursday night football game, they're saying...
they calling in the answers right now. I mean, this is how dialed in this dude is. They call him a landline.
They calling me. I got some VIPs on the side. You know, I got some VIPs on the side. They're trying to get in. They're trying to get in.
I
Said,
see
hey,
some. I see something going on
you
here.
you
Something.
gotta get into the Patreon. You gotta get into the Discord. I can't give you all this stuff, man. I can only give you what I'm giving people on the show. You gotta be in the Discord. The Discord has most of the juicy stuff. I don't know. They're gonna get in there one day or not, you know. One day or the other.
It's coming. The changes are coming.
But anyway.
Holy shit, is that a payphone or a landline? See, this is what I mean. Cord, yeah, exactly. Cord and off.
It's not a
cord and
cord.
off. Straight landline, real landline. You got
the
the rotary dial up
you know
action over there.
I'm changing my default ringer tonight. All right, so I have to hear this nonsense. Talking about I got a landline every time my phone rings. Okay.
MJ phone on the wall.
No, they still got landlines. They actually got a couple of landmark payphones still out.
You got that extra long stretched out cord go all through the house.
We got that payphone from the wire right around the corner.
Oh man, with the quarter with the hole in it.
With the hole in it, yeah. Oh man. Day. So we got this is so here you go. We're going to be making 3 tickets tonight, 3 separate tickets. This is one. All right. This is the one ticket. This is the ticket that says the game's not going to be over 41.5 points. It's going to be under, and Denver is the underdog to win against the Chargers. However, one thing I did, and I get too excited sometimes, I don't do this enough, is that I went to the injury report and I found out that 2 of, they're not starters, but they come in, they fill. 2 of the Chargers cornerbacks are not playing tonight. One said doubtful, but that means he's not playing, and then the other one's out. So that gives Bo Nix a whole lot of the room to operate, even though I don't have him throwing over 219 yards, which he could in that scenario. I don't have them over 41 points as a total, and I also have Denver winning. They're 1 game apart in their divisions for a playoff spot, to win the division, or not to win to win their division. So this is a big game, and usually in these big games like this, just like we had the other San Francisco and the Rams. You remember that game? Where I think one, there was no touchdown scored, and it was 26,000 plus 26,000. If neither one of those teams scored, nobody scored. Somebody that bet $10 made a killing. So I'm not saying there won't be touchdowns in this one, but the score is going to be low, right? So that's the first scenario. So that's what you're picking on that. You're picking the low score, you're picking the under, you're picking Denver to win. That's going to be a solid ticket just by itself. Second ticket you're probably going to pick, if the score is low. Then usually that means running. But McLaughlin for Denver is out. So the 2-headed monster that they had going, they only got the one guy going. And I didn't put him on there because I don't trust him enough to be able to put any shekels on him. I did put Gus Edwards on there. For whatever reason, longest reception. That should not say longest reception. It should say receptions under 3.5, and you take the under on that. That's why that doesn't have a mark on it. My bad. Might be my fault. Might not be. I don't know. I'm standing on it. Okay. So with that said, that's one of the more risky ones that you want to pick. McConkey, if he's not going to score a touchdown, you want him to get a nice little 13 or 14-yard catch over the middle on the slant or whatever the case may be. That's usually when it's going to happen. But if you don't think it's going to happen, then take the under on it. Like I said, the Chargers like to hold the ball, and they will milk the clock. So if they get the ball first, they're probably going to have it for 8 minutes and run the clock all the way down. But I would That's a 112 minus 112. If you want to take a risk on that, cool. I have Justin Herbert for under 21.5 completions. He has been under 4 out of the last 5 games, so I'm going with the trends on that one. And I think the last one I'm going to throw at you is I'll go Cortland Sutherland, who is the Denver's best wide receiver, at over 60.5. That's going to be risky frisky. Like I said, the Chargers aren't bad. They're missing 2 cornerbacks. They're still not a bad defense. So we'll see what happens if Bo Nix can hit his favorite receiver. There you go. That's 2. That's ticket number 2. Ticket number 3 is that all of this stuff is Boulder Dash and it's going to be an over. So then you want to take Justin Herbert to throw for over 230 yards. You want to take Lad McConkey for a touchdown, an anytime touchdown. You want to take Bo Nix to throw for over 2. You want him to throw for over 219 yards and also run for over 20. I think that's what it is. I think it's 140 or 145 total. Take that one instead of the 2 because that gives you a little bit of transit. Bo Nix can run off a couple of 10 or 20-yard scrambles that gets you closer to the money. So those are your 3 tickets. Not saying it again.
All right. Next tickets.
Next
tickets.
Let's see. So one bowl game tonight that we're hitting on, the Carriers New Orleans Bowl. No prop bets for this one. No player prop bets for this one. Take the over on Georgia Southern facing up against our good friend Sam Houston, who was our Tuesday or Thursday. Was they our Tuesday night specials? They always played on Tuesday nights. This is crazy.
Hey, on Tuesday night, guys. But Thursday nights.
Yeah, Tuesday, Thursday nights. They were always up there. So hey, good luck, Sam Houston. But I do have Georgia Southern winning. Take the over on that because they absolutely throw their ass off, evidently. But I take the under because Sam Houston has a penchant to not remember how to score in the game of football sometimes. So Georgia Southern. I figure they'll jump on them real quick. Georgia Southern has enough defense to be able to hold them down. Take the under on that 48.5.
Right. NBA.
Hey, it's Emily. Welcome, Emily. Welcome.
Emily in the building. What's up, fam?
Yep. Get your pens and pencils out and your phones and your screenshotters. NBA is here. And I am only going to give you probably 1, maybe 2 out of each one of these games just so that you can wet your whistle. Utah plays Detroit. Detroit should win this game. But I am going to give you this is a medium one. Actually, no, this is a risky frisky. Jalen Duren for a double-double. It's minus 193. Actually, it's no double-double, sorry. He plays about 20-some-odd minutes a game, but he gets a lot of – he's like a point-a-minute guy almost. It's close to a point-a-minute guy. Depending, Utah has some big boys down there, so it'll be harder for him today. So we're picking against him, even though it's minus 193. It might be risky frisky, but that's the pick for that game. OKC and Orlando. I'm just going to get to the meat and potatoes of it. OKC just basically sold off $500,000 each against the Milwaukee Bucks the other night. So I'm taking Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to basically go off because he had 24, 25, but it was one of the ugliest 24 or 25 points game you'll see this season. He'll get over 29.5 tonight. Good shekel count on that too if you want to take advantage of it. Charlotte and Washington. So Charlotte and Washington, good old LaMelo Ball's back. So Brandon Miller's days of shooting 25 shots a game is over because Miles Bridges is back too. So you got two of your the players that take the most shots on the team back. You can only really count on Brandon Miller to not get over 1.5 blocks plus steals. Um, but if you really want to get or if you want to be safe about it, you can actually go in on Balad Kaliblali. Kaliblali? Kalibli?
Uh-huh. Oh, yep. All right.
Take him for under 2.5 steals and blocks. That's minus 200, so that's a pretty safe bet. Chicago and Boston. So I got my buddy already has a ticket on this. It doesn't look like this. This is kind of like I said, this is the frisky, risky part of it. No Jason Tatum, no Jalen Brown, no none of those main guys in it. No, well Zach Levine's in there, but not for points. Usually in there for points. I have him in there for uh, one steal or a block. So one or the other. He might get one or the other. I can't get. We don't give guarantees in here anyway. Jalen Brown is here for a block, and he's at plus 170, which is ridiculous to me because he's one of the top blockers on the team. Um, I don't get that. Makes no sense to me. But you have a list of players that you can use either for blocks or steals. Take your pick. They're there. They're all frisky riskies. Brooklyn and Toronto. Um, Scotty Barnes is back, and for whatever reason, he's basically one of the better young players in the league that you'll never heard of because he plays in Toronto. Um, I would actually pick him for under 28.5 points and assists. He has the ball in his hands a lot, and he'll get close to this, but I think he'll be under just because he's still coming back from his. I think he broke his wrist or something. He was out for a little bit. Um, New Orleans Pelicans in Houston. One of the bright spots that they're trying to trade away is DeJounte Baby Boy Murray, 206 product, town business. Um, I would say if you really want to get frisky, though,
We are
uh,
not gonna just keep set tripping on the bet show though. I'm just
you
saying.
can you
Right.
can do you can do 6.5 rebounds. Take the over. He will be active. There is no Zion, um, and I know they have. They got somebody in there that rebound. I can't even remember who it is, and that should tell you all you need to know about that. That's a frisky risky if you want to take advantage of that. Let me see here. Oh, good old Golden State Warriors going to Memphis. This is gonna be a good game, even though both
Ain't
teams
it
are still.
8 o'clock?
Memphis actually got most of their players back though. Most of their players that was injured, they're back, and of course, they like to talk smack to the Warriors, the champions, um, multi-time champions. But you have a few people that are on the chopping block over there, and I think they already got rid of Padinsky or the war. At least they're replacing him with Dennis the Menace. That should be a really good game. Um, what I was looking at since it's on the road, I have Draymond for over 2.5 turnovers. Um, and it's plus 140, which will pay really good dividends. Reason why is that he's on the road. Um, if you find out Scott Foster is reffing this game, then you should take the over on the turnovers. He'll probably, one of the things, he'll probably turn over the ball 3 times or more before he gets kicked out. That's only if Scott Foster is reffing. If he's not reffing, then he'll probably not get kicked out. So, but with that said, that's probably one of the better bets that you want if you want to get some extra shekels. If you want to play it safe, you can take the under on the rebounds for Jaren Jackson because he doesn't rebound well against Draymond Green's whatever reason that Draymond holds him down. Um, he doesn't attack the Warriors like attacks the Lakers for some
It
reason.
is a very Michigan State Spartans thing.
You know what? That's
Draymond
true.
Draymond is big dog from Michigan State.
That is true. Right. That's
Trey
right.
came after Draymond. It's a very Michigan State thing, I believe.
That is a very good point. That's one of those things that you guys should all know. Rivalries, alumni, all that revenge games, all that stuff. You guys should take into effect when you actually do these games because those things are are truly as close to 100% accurate as you can possibly get. They do make a difference. All right, Atlanta and San Antonio. So they have San Antonio winning this game, and I know Wemby's playing. Um, Atlanta coming off of a pretty good run in the NBA Cup. Um, One of the guys, he's on my fantasy league, and I better make sure I got my fantasy league set up right because DeAndre Hunter, points, rebounds, assists over 24 and a half. He's pretty active. He's going to be close to that. The shekel count on that is pretty good. It's not plus 60, but it's somewhere in the plus. I think it might be plus 100, maybe something somewhere around there. Dyson Daniels isn't too bad either for over 3.5 assists. He shoots a lot, but he does pass it out a lot for some reason. I don't get it, but he does. Um, yeah, Council and Harrison Barnes. That's another one. So Wimby's back, so Harrison Barnes doesn't really need to go in and rebound because Wimby's there, and then they also got another big that comes in. So he should be under 3.5 if you want to take a chance on that. Let me see. The Clippers go into Dallas. That ought to be pretty good. Um, Looking at this one, if you want to play it safe, Kevin Porter for over 1 block, over 1 steal. That one's really good. I don't know if you can still get it if you look for it. But
For the love of God, shop around for the best lines, y'all.
exactly, there you go. All right, Indiana and Phoenix Suns. Kevin Durant back doing his thing. I have him for over 6.5 rebounds. That's a plus 114. He might be right at that, to be honest with you. I would honestly, I would probably stay away from that one unless you're taking the under. Just because when he gets to shooting, if he gets hot, he's not going to rebound a whole lot. He's just not. He's just going to get out there and run, get somebody gets a rebound. He's going to run out and then pull up and do heat checks.
Straight cardio. Straight
Yeah,
cardio.
Indiana. This will be a very high scoring game. If Indiana's hitting, Phoenix will start hitting. Beal is playing, Booker's playing. So yeah, it might be high scoring if Indiana's hitting their shots. New York and Minnesota. Revenge game alert. Carl Anthony Towns is back and better than he was with Minnesota, evidently. Steals, blocks. He is going to be a try hard tonight. So to take the over on the 2.5 steals and blocks, I would imagine he should get at least a block, and he probably gets 2 steals. Clip it. Remember, I said that. And then if it doesn't hit, forget I said that. Denver and Portland. Of course, we got the Joker for a triple double against Portland. Don't sleep on Portland though, because they do. Well, they beat Minnesota twice this year, and they beat another team that's in the top 6. That's the top 6 team this year. So even with the young talent, they're still putting it on people. If you want to get frisky with Denver or with Portland, you want to take would actually take DeAndre Ayton for over 1.5 assists. DeAndre Ayton doesn't like anybody. At least that's what he plays like he doesn't. And so, but he might pass the ball a few times in this because Nikola Jokic is going to be passing the ball to his players, and I would imagine he would get a couple assists by accident. We'll see what happens. Last game on the docket, the Lakers go into Sacramento. So, like I said before, Lakers play Sacramento 3 times in 2 weeks. If you're going to take anything for LeBron tonight, don't take the points. Take the steals and the blocks because he may get a chase down block and he may get a steal by accident, and he'll have 2 in total. So, and it has a good shekel count on it, plus 130. The other one, I was going to say Anthony Davis, but you know what? Not Anthony Davis on this one. De'Aaron Fox, under 5.5 rebounds, is minus 40, and it's a decent line. It's not a lay down. if you want to be frisky with it, you could probably take the over, but I don't know if he'll do it because on the ticket that I have in the Discord, just to give a little spoiler, is I do have Sabonis for a triple double tonight. We know how Anthony Davis plays against Sabonis, and it's at home. Um, Anthony Davis may do his thing, but Sabonis is going to do his thing too. So take the the Aaron Fox for under 5.5 rebounds because Sabonis is probably going to have 15 tonight.
All right, that's the end of the NBA. On to hockey. What you got with the hockey?
All right, hockey. So hockey has like a nice little half slate tonight. We'll give you one from each one of these two. St. Louis playing against Tampa Bay in Tampa Bay. Let's kind of smooth some of these out. You can take either or Jake Gutzel or Braden Point for a point. Don't take them both for a point. I made that mistake the other day and it didn't work. So take one of those guys for the points. The Blues is Tampa Bay is a better team. They'll get Tampa Bay will get more shots. The New Jersey Devils go into Columbus to play the Blue Jackets. Well, not the Blue Hose, but the Blue Jackets.
Jackets
And
and hoes. Jackets and hoes.
Jackets and the Hose. Brett Peace blocks under 1.5 looks kind of the safest bet there, even though it's an EV minus 119. That's going to be kind of weird and wild. The LA Kings play against the Philadelphia Flyers. Adrian Kemp burnt me the other night. I think he did because he was supposed to get an assist, but he got a goal instead. So I'm switching it around. Goal for him. He scored in the last 3 games, so that one's going to be a frisky for sure. But that seems to be one of the better choices for tonight. Matvei Mikov for under a point. That's decent too. He scored the other night, but that's the first time he scored in 5 games. So taking the trends on that one. Pittsburgh Penguins play against Nashville. Here's another either or for you. Either Michael Bunting for over a point or Chris Letang for over a point. Both of them have the same type of odds. Chris Letang is more apt to get the point, but Bunting I think he's had 2 points in the last 5 games, so he might, but you never know. And let me see. Seattle Krakens go into Chicago to play the Blackhawks. I would say Brandon Montour has a decent chance of not getting 2.5 shots on goal, so take the under on that. And let me see, Ottawa playing against Calgary Flames. This one I was kind of torn on. I was going to go with Josh. I messed up on Josh Norris because he had a pretty good odds count on him. But Jonathan Huberdeau for over an assist. Take him for that. He's had some assists this week. Against Ottawa, he has a good chance to get another one. Boston plays in Edmonton. 2 risky friskies here. We're gonna go with good old Darnell Nurse for an assist. I don't know if I got to double check and see if he was in the top 3 in his scoring on the team, but I know he can get an assist. He had one a couple games ago, so this one's a good matchup for him from what the report said. Vancouver Canucks play against the Las Vegas Knights. Jake the Brewski, he keeps popping up on my list. I'm not picking him tonight. Burning the crap out of me the last week. Not picking him tonight. Elias Pettersson, we'll go with him for no points. Plus 100, good shekel count on that. Might as well be a goal scorer pick. And the last one here is Colorado Avalanche play against San Jose Sharks. Arturi Lekonen is an easy pick for a goal just because he's one of their leading scorers. But we're going to go a little bit risky frisky and off the board. Well, not off the board completely, but just into another realm here. We'll go Devon Toews for under 1.5 shots. He usually averages about 3 shots a game, or 3 shots a game, but not targeted shots. Like shots on goal are the ones that the goalie save. He's usually up in the crowd sometimes. Why I'm exaggerating a little bit, but he's usually not one that gets a whole lot of shots on goal. So we're going under with the 1.5 and the plus 140. Good luck on that part.
Well. Where does that take us to? Yep.
Yeah, women's basketball. There's only a few games that was even worthy of mentioning. So James Madison University going up against number 21 NC State. Not sure why they're still ranked, but hey, don't get me to talking about that. Taking them for the win though. Should be a good win. There's no prop bets on those when I looked earlier today. There might be now, but I'm not taking any. I'm just going for the straight win on that one. And then Miami plays against Nevada. And one of the Cavender twins is absolutely tearing it up. I don't know what the other one's doing. I think she's probably working on some better TikTok videos, I guess. I don't know. Don't get me in the line. But Miami for the win on that one. Ha. I
Georgia
smile.
up 69-63, y'all. Georgia up 69-63. What's up, I smile?
It's a good game.
Look like it's about 51 seconds left in some state Vandy play. I got to go back and look at this Duke Wolford game. I guess I want to see what Wolford looks like. We play them next. I haven't seen them play, so I'll probably go watch that one.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, it's our next game, the 29th.
See if we'll sleepwalk by that one.
Nah, we gotta wake up. What's up, Daneberry Sports Highlights? Y'all see this dude? That's MJLover23. MJLover23, also known as
Mr. Lava.
The moose shot today, baby. The moose shot today. What you got?
All right. For the moonshots, we got Anthony Davis, points and rebounds over 39.5. That is going to be a risky frisky for you. Even though it's at minus 111, that's still risky frisky. We know how he plays against Sabonis. He's kind of turned the corner a little bit, but for the most part, Sabonis has his number. So if you want to take that one will be at your own risk. We have Gus Edwards for rushing plus and receiving yards under 40.5. That's another one that's 115 minus. We don't know. The third ticket where it's a blowout and all that stuff, Gus Edwards could actually go back to the old Gus Edwards, but Denver has a really good defense. I don't know if they'll allow it. And then you got the main back for the Javonte Williams for Denver, under 36.5. That's another risky 50 because we know they're going to hand the ball off a lot. Bo Nix runs the ball a lot too, but they want to make sure they cut down on the turnovers because this is a game that actually could decide the division tonight. Be careful with the last two picks. Well, be careful with all these. These are moonshots, by the way.
Moonshots.
Mm-hmm.
The game on Discord. What game on Discord? No, the Georgia game is not on Discord because I couldn't figure out my Baller TV login, guys. Sorry.
It's not even listed on TV.
It's 7164. 7164. Rewind said where it was at. I don't know how the bot knows everything. She knows everything. I don't even. It doesn't even make sense. Like she's like, yeah, it's on Baller TV. Like, bro, how do you know? It doesn't say anything. That's how it really like that.
How did you know that, Freeway? How?
Rewatching the SC game. Yeah, we did a rewatch on that one.
Yeah, right after.
You know, you are the all-knowing bot.
And the post game.
Where the game was. we went through that and rewatched the post game. And I'm not even gonna lie, I'm halfway through the game again. Tonight. Tonight I think I said I was coming back for the LSU game.
Mm-hmm.
I think the LSU game at 8. LSU UIC. Oregon plays tonight if you're interested in them. They play on the Big Plus network at 9 o'clock. So Oregon will be playing if you want to watch them. But not a lot of games. Everybody's getting home. Man, I'm gonna go watch SEAL Team. Okay, you gonna watch SEAL Team? Who you picking in the SEAL Team?
Yeah.
I don't know who you got on SEAL Team. But I mean, after you get the moonshots, I ain't watching no Deja Kelly and LSU. Why you acting like that, Bree? Why ain't come hang out with us? We hang out with you.
Right.
While you cooking chicken.
Exactly.
Right. You are so unfair, bro. Like I don't know. What was my opinion of the game? I saw some good stuff in the game. I saw some good stuff in the game. I saw Maddie hit a 3 in the corner. I like that. I saw Joyce get 20 points, set a new high, get some confidence. Appreciate that. Pop still attacking the basket. I saw things that we needed to tighten up on. We needed to, I saw stuff that we were not locked in on, like defense, boxing out. That's kind of stuff that I think coming back after the break, that's the stuff that we're gonna have to really like lock in on. I see that Don is like, if all else fails, Maddie's 6.75 turnover to assist ratio is confidence that like the game doesn't have to get out of hand. We can keep the ball in our possession. So Raven shot that the confidence and hit that 3. She also had a midi, I think she hit. I saw Watkins willing to take some shots, attacking the basket. I saw Fagan shooting some shots that were a little short, but after the holidays, their legs will be there. So, like Don said in the press for like where we are right now, after all of the traveling and everything that we did to start the season off, like we're at that just hanging on by a thread. If you say one more thing to me, I might slap you or hug you. Kind of, I don't know if y'all have been on a team before, right? Like you get to that moment where it's like, I love you so much, but it's time for me to go. Like we need a break. So I think everybody needs to go home, sleep in their own bed, get some mom's home cooking, whatever they're doing for the holidays, and then like they told Joyce, well, you guys got 10 days off. She corrected them. No, there's 6, and then we right back there. So 6 days off, and then get back to it. Yep, we need Lay to get out of her head. Stop overthinking and play free. Lay looks like this is just like, yeah. We're gonna get this. Chloe looked like she checked out. She was like, I don't care if I go back in for the rest of the game. I saw her sit talk with the assistant coach just real time, like on the clipboard while they were looking at stuff that was going on the floor. So I thought that was interesting. Gouda had an open 3 and it didn't take it, and everybody shoot it. I think somebody hit her on the top of her head, like, "Hey, she went to shoot it and then stopped." So, like, those are the things that we need to. The question mark really was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, but it was like, and then like Don said, I got to go recruiting tomorrow, and I still got to finish up Christmas shopping and get all of that stuff done by Tuesday. So it's other stuff on people's minds right now, man. It's a special time of year, and quite honestly. Some of them, this is their first time really having some NIL money, so they may be doing something really, really cool or different or special, or something that they've always wanted to do for their family or themselves, because financially they can. So it's just an exciting time, and their kids go have fun. It's the break, and we'll see y'all back here. They probably hung out in 5 Points last night because they're not gonna see each other for a while, and then whoever boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever don't live in the same city, they had to spend some time together and all of that, all that stuff going on. So it was a good game. For what it was on a Thursday at noon, and it was supposed to be at 6 o'clock. It was like, I don't know if any of y'all ever been like the first people in the gym on Saturday. You know what I mean? Cold. You kind of just going through, man. And then you get your, and that's the third quarter. Halfway through the third quarter, they look like the Gamecocks. So. You get to now you ready to come out your hoodie, and now you really like, okay, now we cooking. You broke that first sweat. That's all you need to do. We'll be fine. We got Wolford as a warm up before we get in the conference January 2nd. So I'm really pleased with how our schedule was, how we handled our schedule for the start of this season. Non-conference got a lot of good work in the beginning. And it was able to taper it off and then have a warm up going back in there. So I'm good. About Tack, I think they need to pass it to her more to get her going. She be having her hands up. Okay. I know y'all don't agree with me, but I think Watkins needs to start. I know she plays the most minutes, but still. So Watkins did start the third quarter. over Chloe, I think. Over Chloe. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I think she'll start some games, and some games Chloe will start.
Bree Wayne,
But
why
I
do you
mean,
think
they're interchangeable.
Watkins doesn't start? There's one big fat reason that everybody keeps forgetting. The reason why Watkins doesn't start on a regular basis. Why do you think that is, Bree Wayne? We'll let her figure that one out. We got something else.
And then as far as we got one more thing. And then as far as Tack, like they said it. Tack is playing because the highlighter said it was time for her to play. Tack, as Tack shows up better, she'll get more time on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
So she had her hands up. I don't know. I don't know if that wasn't the right thing at that time or what. I saw him try to go into her. Tack will come along. I think you're in such a rush. It's such a rush to have, Tack play. It's like I don't know. Trust the process for me, but that's what I think about it. She's right on schedule. Look like we was right on schedule to me. But after you get a moonshot, what else is there left to do? Okay, no, I'm up. Okay, wait, what I got? Wait, what was that? FanDuel just 25% profit boost on my live bets today. Okay, let me know. Okay, we got some squares up. We got profit boost on same game parlay too for the NBA. Okay, quick bet special. Okay, got a couple bonus things I gotta go take advantage of. So y'all know who he is. MJLover23, Mr. Lover, Big Daddy Long Dog himself. Y'all know what he here for. The extra long dog shots of the day, baby. The extra long dog shots of the day. What you got?
All right, so
What
just
you
close this
got?
up. We actually have a few
There
extra,
they go.
an extra one on here today. Shea Gildress for over the 5.5 rebounds. There it is. I think that's what the one I was looking for was over on that one, plus 126. Jaden McDaniels for over 1.5 steals. He's their best defender, so you might as well put some shekels on that. Let me see. Rui. So don't play this if LeBron actually plays because he was on the report for probable, but he's probably going to be on there, the injury report for the rest of the season, probably the rest of his career. If he is playing, don't take Rui for over 1.5 threes. He may do it, but there's less of a chance of him doing it, especially if LeBron gets hot or if Dalton Connect gets hot or if AR-15 gets hot. Rui's not going to get as many attempts at hitting 2 threes. So don't take that if LeBron is playing. If he's not playing, then take it. Zach Hyman for a goal. Yeah. I mean, he scored. I think he scored the other night. It's either the other night or the game before, and he has a good matchup tonight. So those are your extra long shot dongs of the day.
I smile. He said, "Not in a rush. Just ask a question based on what I saw on the court today. Just think a game like today would have been a good time to try to work with feeding her the ball more. Yeah, maybe. But I really felt like today's game was about Maddie and Joyce. They were very intentional about Maddie and Joyce today. So I thought that's what I thought it was. Tack,
the freshman.
Tack is for all intents and purposes, I guess a freshman too, as far as like playing time. But I just don't think that Don's intention is to really have Tack on the floor until maybe late January on a consistent basis. So I think it's just timing and getting her back. But I think we'll see some spots in games where where they'll be intentional about getting her the ball more. Georgia wins 75-68. That's a good look. I think Summer was playing. I don't think India had got in the game. I did like Maddie and Joyce today. Yeah, I think it was about the. I don't know. I think that we didn't have an official sponsor, but Miss Thelma got plates on 5th. If you need them, Miss Thelma got plates on 5th. That's all I have for sponsor today. Miss Thelma got plates on 5th.
Yeah, we'll take it.
I think Shirley Salon. Shirley got the curlies for the girlies over here for the holidays.
Oh boy.
Gotta get down there and check her out. back at 8 with the LSU game. The LSU game. And, you know, well, the LSU game is gonna be. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be watching LSU, but I'm also gonna be watching Memphis and Golden State. So Memphis and Golden State, I think, also play at 8.
Good choices.
So both those games is on. But with that, MJ, what you got for great out here?
I got to get the rest of these picks in. And
and then for those of y'all who may have missed it, Santa did come by early, so let me share one more time the stocking stuffers one more time. The stocking stuffers, in case you missed them. There they go.
Oh boy. Yep.
Get them in. And with that, y'all know what it is. Until next time, peace, Bree Wayne. Y'all stay tuned.